Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. This is going to be a reading for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus signs. We're looking at what is going on in the next 3 months for you guys. Just a kind of general overview of the final 3 months of 2020, October, November and December. Let's see what's going on for my Taurus people or anyone with significant Taurus placement in their chart. Of course, this is a general reading, so if it doesn't resonate, feel free to check out your other placements. But this one is focusing on Taurus. What is going on with Taurus for October, November, December 2020? What is happening in the next 3 months for Taurus? We have the Six of Air, equivalent to the Six of Swords. We've got Eight of Earth or Eight of Pentacles. We've got Fortune's Wheel, which is of course the Wheel of Fortune. Absolutely loving that for you guys. What's going on here in October? General overview. Love life, work, career, finances, home, personal life. What is going on for Taurus in October, please? What is going on for Taurus in October 2020, October, and then November, December? How are things evolving for Taurus in October, November, December 2020? What's happening with this Six of Air here? We've got the Ten of Wands, Five of Pentacles, Eight of Swords, the High Priestess, Eight of Cups, couple of eights here, Four of Cups, Four of Pentacles, King of Cups, Judgment, the Star, Queen of Wands, King of Swords. Okay. So Taurus, we're definitely seeing a few challenges here in the month of October, but stick with it because things are actually going to improve in November and actually turn around quite a bit by December. Things are sort of getting a lot better for you by the end of the year. There is going to be a bit of a turnaround here, so let's not worry about this too much. But there are a few issues going on here that I see in October for you guys. First of all, overall theme, we have the Six of Air here. So this is all about change. This is all about moving on to calmer waters. This is moving on from situations that no longer serve you, situations that have been a little bit turbulent, and moving on to something better. I am actually seeing this as a physical move for a lot of you because coming up, we've got another card here, Eight of Cups, which is all about sort of leaving things that are no longer serving you behind. And this is sort of coming up in your sort of house or home situation, your home environment. Something to do with a house, home, the place you're living in has been feeling very burdensome to you. It could be the people you're dealing with, the people you're having to live with. Maybe things are not working out. It could be just very stressful. It might be that you're in a very expensive place. It could be that you're in a place which physically requires a lot of hard work. Maybe there are, things are always kind of falling apart. You're always having to repair things. Things are always going wrong in this place that you're living with. Maybe you've got, people living with you or certain flatmates, or you're kind of, renting out a part of your place or a room to people, and it's just not working out and it's just constantly becoming a little bit of a burden. You're ready to drop that. You're really sort of at the end of a cycle with that. So I feel like this is probably something that's been going on for a little bit of time now. But you're getting ready to move on. You're getting ready to drop these burdens when it comes to a home life situation. It could be emotional as well here with, the Eight of Cups underneath. So we could be talking about, living with people, maybe relatives or family members, for example. It doesn't have to be the case, but maybe something about your home situation and what you're dealing with there is quite emotionally draining, and it's quite physically draining as well. So you're feeling physically tired from being at home. Our home should be a place of sanctuary, a place of rest and a place of relaxation. and for some reason you're just feeling a little bit stressed about your home situation. So that is going to change though. But in the month of October, you're still feeling quite stressed and burdened, and maybe it's sort of the beginning of that plan to move on to something better and actually physically move on to another place, a different location, maybe a different area completely, maybe somewhere that's closer to the water, or you'd have to cross water to get to where you're going. That could be something that you're considering in the month of October and the lead up to October. In terms of your work situation, work has been difficult for a lot of people, in 2020. And I feel like, Taurus, you have been feeling as though, what you have is not enough. So, perhaps with work, you've had to sort of reduce hours. Maybe some of you have even lost your job or are struggling to find a job, or feel like there's just not many opportunities out there. But maybe for some of you, it's been a little bit of a cut down from what you had before. So maybe something was looking like it was gathering momentum and being really successful and stable in the past. And now, it's looking as though the work situation is a little bit unstable, or you've had to reduce your hours, or you're making less money or something like that, and you're feeling a little bit worried this month about the bills that keep piling up. You're worried about your ongoing future expenses and how you're going to manage that, because you may not have that sort of secure work that you took for granted in the lead up to October. So you are feeling a little bit worried. But Five of Pentacles is always a card of hope as well, because even though the people in this card seem to be sort of poverty stricken and injured and walking through snow, and they're really looking like they're not doing so well in this card, there is actually hope there, because we've got this window here, this window with the pentacles in there. So that suggests that help is there when you need it. So it could be that there is someone you need to reach out to in the month of October that can sort of help you. And it may not even be materially, it may not be financially, it may just be giving you some sort of emotional support to help you feel a little bit more comfortable about what's going on. I feel like you do have support around you. You do have people that you can rely on if push comes to shove and you are in a bit of a dire work situation. I feel like help is at hand. I don't think, again, you're going to worry about this for too long, because if you're waiting for something to get better, it actually is going to get better by the month of December. We'll see that in a moment. In terms of, love, relationships, person that you're dealing with or that you're interested in the month of October, there's a lot of confusion. There's a lot of mental confusion. There's a lot of feeling trapped. Couple different messages for different people, but someone, either you or your person, Taurus, is feeling very, very trapped in their head about something. They're feeling stuck. They're feeling like they can't move forward in a situation. And it's because they don't have all the information, and they're just really mentally overthinking something, overanalyzing a situation. Again, this could be you, this could be the other person. But things are very, very stagnant. You could be dealing with an air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, or someone with strong air in their chart. Doesn't have to be. But this is someone or a situation which is just being blocked by constant, mental overthinking, and actually not really seeing the situation for what it is. So, it could even be on both sides. Perhaps, given the stress that you're feeling in other areas of your life this month, in October, Taurus, perhaps that is making you overthink a certain relationship situation and feeling very stuck or trapped. Sometimes this can be a card of, you being trapped by someone else. Maybe someone is kind of manipulating you and keeping you in this kind of situation where you're overthinking things and trapped in your mind. But I'm not seeing that, to be honest, based on the other cards. Because to get out of this kind of energy is actually very simple. You need to, easier said than done, I guess. But the answer to getting out of that sort of Eight of Swords energy is to actually use your intuition, because what we don't see, this is the Golden Art Nouveau tarot deck, and it's a little bit hard to see. Actually, no, there is water. There are a few puddles of water on the bottom of the deck, but in the traditional sort of Rider-Waite tarot, I believe this is right. I think her foot is actually in a little bit of the water, or very close to the water, which suggests that, you know, water is always about intuition, tapping into your intuition. She's not getting the answers that she seeks based on using her mind, because overanalyzing the situation is making things a lot worse. So anything that you're overanalyzing when it comes to a particular person is just, it's not leading you down the right track. It's not giving you the answers you seek. You need to tap into your intuition. So what feels right intuitively, that's what you need to go towards when it comes to this person or when it comes to this situation. But we do have the High Priestess here right next to that card. And High Priestess, even though that's actually come up in a sort of finances position of this reading, but that says to me that you have it in you, Taurus. You've got it in you. You can tap into your intuition, and I feel like that's going to give you the answers that you seek with this person, and it's going to give you the right kind of solution to deal with this person or this situation moving forward. So I don't think you're going to be in this stuck energy for very long. I feel like overall something is going to come in for you. There's going to be some kind of new opportunity coming in when it comes to work, when it comes to finances. And it's actually going to potentially be a little bit unconventional. And what I mean by that is it might be something it might come out of complete left field. So it might come from a place where you're completely not expecting it. You know, you might be applying for jobs, for example, using a certain method, or, you know, emailing people your resume, or maybe you're using a particular website, job website or something like that, for example. And this offer is going to come from somewhere completely left field, somewhere that you were not expecting at all. It's going to feel almost, I don't want to say divinely guided, but it's almost going to feel, how do I put this? It's not going to come in based on the logical process that you've been following to try and make improvements with work, or to try and find new opportunities with work. It's going to come from something you're not really expecting. For others of you, it could be that you're actually starting something new, or something new is coming in terms of finances, which is going to tap into more of your creative side. You know, Tauruses, you're an earth sign, Taurus. You know about discipline. You know about how to work hard to get what you want. You know about, you know, following a certain path in life to get what you want, to get from one step to the next step to the next step. And that's all well and good, and that works very well. However, sometimes things can come in from other places and you're not really going to expect it. Or you can tap into more of that creative side, more of that intuitive side, and that can kind of help you. For some of you, tapping into that intuition or that creativity is going to open up new avenues for you in your current work as well. And it's going to, people maybe at your place of employment are going to see you in a new light. They're going to see that you have certain skills, and you've been resilient, and you've been resourceful, and you've been able to overcome challenges at work by thinking out of the box. And that's going to bring you success. I feel like there is someone around you when it comes to finances, when it comes to money, who appreciates the unique skills, attributes, talents that you bring to a situation. And you're going to actually get rewarded for that, because this person is not only seeing you as someone who's a very, very hard worker, very intelligent, very skilled at what you do, but they're also recognizing the fact that you have a deeper level of knowledge and understanding when it comes to dealing with people, whether that be your colleagues, whether that be customers, or whether that be patients, or whoever you're dealing with in your job or in your work environment. You have skills and abilities which go above and beyond just the typical kind of, yeah, work hard, do your job, put in the time, put in the effort. This is more like an intuitive ability to deal with people and relate to people of all levels. I feel like you're very good at doing that, or that skill is going to shine through very much by the month of November. And someone is going to appreciate the way that you relate to people, not just that you work with, your fellow colleagues, but also any, customers, clients, patients that you deal with. And this person is really appreciating that, and they're seeing that in you. We've moved on to, from the Six of Swords here to the Eight of Pentacles. So I feel like whatever change is happening in the month of October, you're going to feel a little bit unsettled, but it will improve by November, because by November, you're going to sort of get back into the swing of things. You're going to get back into a more kind of set routine. Again, maybe when it comes to work, for example, you could have achieved more steady employment, or you may be aware of more opportunities where you felt like there weren't enough opportunities around. You're starting to see that actually more opportunities are becoming available to me in November. So I think things are going to come up which you weren't sort of expecting, and that you were a little bit worried about in October. But by November, you're again going to see that new opportunities are coming in work. You're going to put in the plans, the action, sort of an action plan or a blueprint for what you need to do with regards to your home environment, whether that be a move. Again, I'm getting a very strong move for some of you, a physical move. So maybe, the plans are going to be in place for actually making that move in the month of November. When it comes to relationship, love situation, things are moving from the Eight of Swords to the Four of Pentacles. So, once again, this isn't very open energy, but it's still a progression from that Eight of Swords energy where people potentially are so mentally confused. They don't know what's happening. They don't know how to move forward in a situation. When that becomes the Four of Pentacles, we've got an energy here of just really someone who's concerned about stability. And this could be you, Taurus. This could be the other person that you're dealing with. So someone's very, very concerned about stability for the future. They want a relationship or a situation which is going to be stable. They don't want something volatile. Sometimes it can represent, holding on to things very closely, holding on to emotions, keeping things very close to your chest. So I don't think whoever you're dealing with is not necessarily going to completely open up by November, but again, it's going to improve further in December. So we'll get to that. We'll get to that in a moment. Yeah, strong moving on energy. So, and I am once again getting real strong physical move. Opportunities are going to come in with work that you may not at first be appreciative of, but don't be closed-minded, because I feel something's going to come out of left field for you again. I'm getting that sort of left field with the High Priestess and the Four of Cups here, where at first it's not seeming like a good opportunity to you. But I think it is going to bring you a lot of success, because directly below that, we've got the Wheel of Fortune here for the month of December, sort of general across the board, and we've got the Star card. So whatever opportunity comes in when it comes to work, it's almost going to be like a wish come true for you, Taurus. It's going to be like a wish come true. Things are going to turn around. Again, with the Wheel of Fortune here, lovely energy, because all that kind of stress and worry and challenges in the month of October leading into November is going to completely turn around by the month of December. Things are going to be looking a lot more positive by December. For those of you who are physically moving at the end of 2020, or in the last 3 months here of the year, it's going to be a very, very positive, successful move for you. I am getting the feeling for some of you that it is moving away from a particular person or group of people. This could be parents, this could be relatives, this could be someone or something that is just really holding you back. Once again, the situation with your living situation has really been holding a lot of you back. And as I said before, it's been physically draining, it's been emotionally draining, you're done with it. You're ready to move on to something new, which is going to bring you a lot of success, and it will. And I don't think someone's going to be very happy about it, to be honest, but you've got to do what's right for you, Taurus. You've got to do what's right for you in your living situation, because home needs to be a sanctuary. It needs to be a place where you can feel rested, relaxed, and like you can sort of drop your burdens a little bit. And of course, every home environment takes work, but overall it should leave you feeling refreshed, not leave you feeling stressed out. Again, we've got the star energy here, wish fulfillment coming in when it comes to work. So that is a beautiful progression from that sort of feeling of lack and not having enough, to being disappointed at the opportunities on offer, to then getting a wish come true. So that's amazing. Love and relationships progresses to the Queen of Wands here. So I think that given that this is such direct energy, this card represents Aries, or a fire sign, so you could be dealing with Aries, Leo, Sag, but this is a card of Aries. This is a very blunt, direct energy. This is someone who is not afraid of saying what they want. So this says to me that the progression has happened from not knowing what you want in a situation, overthinking a situation, either you or your other person, to realizing that stability is important. You don't want this unstable kind of situation with someone where you don't know what the future holds and you feel like you can't make a commitment one way or the other because you just don't know if it's going to be stable for you in the future. You're going to be very expressive of what you want. And again, that's going to bring you very good fortune. And you may find that the person you're dealing with is actually quite receptive, is actually on the same page as you, actually wants that sort of long-term stability as well. It could just be some kind of a communication issue that's happening in the month of October, November. But that communication will get cleared up with just being very direct and being very, just being very direct, honest about what it is that you want. It's going to spark something new as well. This could be a new person coming in for some of you. This could be someone who you're kind of excited by or very, physically attracted to. We've got a lot of strong energy here in the finances sector, but look at all the look at these three cards together and look at the similarities between these three cards. So we've got the High Priestess, King of Cups, King of Swords. They're all wearing long flowing blue robes. Blue represents intuition. So once again, something is going to improve when it comes to your finances, but it's not going to come from the tried and tested methods of working on something. And I'm not saying you shouldn't continue to work hard towards your goals and work hard at whatever it is you're doing, because we do need to embrace that sort of energy in November, and that's going to lead to success for you when it comes to work. But also don't be completely closed off to other opportunities that might come in, because money is going to come in from different sources than what you're used to, and you need to stay open to that. That's really the advice that's going on here. So be clear, when opportunities come your way, don't sort of get overwhelmed or don't think, oh, that's not exactly what I wanted, because success in terms of finances might come from different areas. And there could be, with both of these sort of kings here, there could be someone who is giving you advice, or someone who gives you, you know, their opinion on something, which at first you may not really listen to, or you may think doesn't apply to you, but actually it's something that you could really use to help improve your finances. So just keep that in mind. So overall, Taurus, I'm really liking the progression. I think there's a lot of sort of change and perhaps a big move happening for a lot of you. Things are going to, in general, improve a lot by December. So a few challenges here in October, but we will start to see things coming in and improving by November. And again, complete turnaround here in December with the Wheel of Fortune. So keep working hard, keep at it, keep open to opportunities, no matter where they may come from, because I think some things are going to come out of left field here. Thank you again for watching, Taurus. I hope you enjoyed that, and see you in the next video.